is Jeopardy!
Here's the next segment, everybody, in which we're going to play Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see how I do here.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny Gilbert. How is everyone today?
All right.
Let's go into the Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Literature. That's my ma. Intravenous. Judy. Yo, Jimmy. And 21st century history. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these. Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direct. Good.
All right.
Player 1, one of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones. Okay, Player 1.
A year.
No, that's not right.
Ah, poop.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. A day.
Oh, okay. Intravenous 600.
Choose again, Player 1. Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons.
None.
Yes, Player 1. That is correct. On the plus side
Intravenous
again.
800.
Select again. We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962.
What is a Mariner?
It's Player 1. Yes.
Intravenous 4000.
We return to you, Player 1. Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas. Okay, Player 1.
Do they go through eclipses? Or phases? Let's say phases.
That's it.
Good.
You get to pick her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks.
Who's Judy Garland?
Player 1?
Yeah!
Right. Please pick again. As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, and I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes?
Who's Private Benjamin?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. Player 1. Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom. It's Player 1.
What is Scrubs?
Good for you. Player 1. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss?
Who's Tony Danza?
Yes, Player 1.
I should know. Who's the Boss is one of my favorite shows.
Yes. You again, Player 1. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns.
Who's Judy Collins?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Correct.
Correct. Okay. I'll take
Player
literature
1.
for
Back to you.
200.
His ship was wrecked off an island near South America. He remained alone on the island for 28 years.
Who's Robinson Crusoe?
Player 1. Yeah, good.
Literature for 400.
Select again. The Lilliputians called this Jonathan Swift character Quinbus Flestrin, which means Great Man Mountain.
Who's Gulliver?
Okay, Player 1. Right you are. Player 1. In a Nathaniel Hawthorne tale, Thomas Maule built a house in Salem with 7 of these.
What are gables?
It's Player 1. That is correct.
800.
Player 1. Tom Sawyer told this girl, I don't care for anybody but you. Then gave her a brass knob from an andiron.
Who's Becky Thatcher?
Yes, Player 1. You are correct.
1,000.
You again, player one. The Ministry of Truth is Oceania's propaganda department in this Orwell classic.
What is 1984?
It's player one. Good.
I'll take, that's my ma for 200.
Player one. In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual. Okay, player
What
one.
is Poor Richard's Almanac?
That's correct.
400.
You get to pick a game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout.
What is a manatee?
Yes, player one.
No? No, let's say a marlin.
Correct.
Okay.
We return a doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases.
What's a dermatologist?
Let's hear it, player one. That's correct. Choose again, player one. Here's Kelly with the clue.
Its silhouette is seen here.
What is Massachusetts?
Player one. Hey, you're right.
1,000.
Please pick again. Dr. Faustus, playwright.
Who's Christopher Marlowe?
Okay, player one. Right.
21st century history for 200.
Player one. In 2001, she became the first First Lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York.
Who is Hillary
Yes,
Rodham
player
Clinton?
one. Yes. Player one. This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history.
What is Hurricane Katrina?
Player one. You got it.
600.
Player one. Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005.
Who's Pope John Paul II?
Let's hear it, player one. Right. Please pick again. This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs. It's player one.
I'm pretty sure it is the Homeland Security.
That is correct. Choose again, player one. In 2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance. Okay, player one.
What is... NORAD?
No.
Oh well.
Any other takers? We're talking about NATO.
Oh, okay. Yo, Jimmy, 200.
You get to pick again. In the comics, Jimmy Olsen was this hero's cub reporter pal.
Who's Superman?
Player one. Right.
400.
Select again. A book by former President Jimmy Carter compared Israel's treatment of Palestinians to this policy of white South Africa. Let's hear it, player one.
What is... Apartheid?
Good.
600.
Player one.
Daily Double. 2,200.
Answer. The Daily Double. And you have the lead. What are you going to wager? The clue. From 1957 to 1971, Jimmy Hoffa was the president of this labor union.
Where are Teamsters?
That puts you even further ahead.
800.
You again, player one. The Jimmy was a popular SUV from this American automaker. It's player one.
I'll say what is General Motors.
Yes.
Yep. Last clue.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. He's Jerry Lee Lewis's famous evangelist cousin.
Who is...
Yes, player one.
Jimmy Swaggart.
Right you are.
$16,800 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Player two is going to Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Astronomy. Ancient times. Right on. soldier, the Olympic Games, airports, and words.
Okay.
All right, player 2. As promised,
Airports.
you pick first in Double Jeopardy. Denver International has North America's longest commercial one of these, 3 miles long. Okay, player 1.
What is a runway?
Right.
Airport's 800.
We return to you, player 1. At St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport in this state, a plaque marks the 1914 sale of the first air travel ticket.
What is Florida?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's right, way to go.
Airport's for 1200.
Player 1, pick again. This mayor presided over the construction of New York City's first municipal airport.
Who is Rudy Giuliani?
Yes, player 1.
No, LaGuardia. Fiorello LaGuardia.
You again, player 1. A company called BAA operates Southampton, Stansted, and Glasgow, but this is its busiest airport. It's player 1.
I would have to say, what is Heathrow?
You got it.
Airport's for 2000.
We return to you, player 1. At this European city's airport, you can have a sandwich and, of course, a coffee at the Café Karen Blixen. Player 1.
I'm going to go with what is Copenhagen.
That's it.
Right. Let's take ancient times for 200. For 400.
The astronomer Hipparchus is famed for cataloging more than 800 of these. That's even more than MGM had.
What are stars?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yeah. Good.
We'll take ancient times for 800.
Player 1. I do declare Tefnut was this ancient civilization's goddess of the dew. Okay, player 1.
What is Egypt?
Yeah. Right.
Alright, let's take ancient times for 1200, please.
You get to pick again, player. Darius I of this empire claimed that Bardia, the king he killed and replaced, had been an impostor. It's player 1.
What is the Ottoman Empire?
Nope.
That's the Persian.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. The Persian Empire.
Oh, yeah, Persian. Yeah, my second guess. Oh, well.
Player 1, back to you, Kelly.
Latin words for water and to lead give us the name of this type of ancient water carrier built by the Romans.
Player 1.
What is an aqueduct?
That is correct. Choose again, player 1. If I were not Alexander, said Alexander the Great, I would be this philosopher who lived in a tub. Yes, player 1.
Is it Plato? No? Socrates or Aristotle? I would say who is Socrates? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 3. Yes.
Diogenes, okay.
Please pick again, player 3. If you say, I'm eating a hot dog with this, you could mean a chopped pickle topping, or just plain enjoyment.
What is relish?
It's player 1. You are correct.
Let's take 800
Select again.
words.
Chat about this in your chat room. Chat is merely a shortened form of this 7-letter word.
What is chatter?
Okay, player 1. Yeah, hey, you're right.
Let's take words for 1200, please.
We return to you. This name for a work of art that you may carve in art class comes from the Latin for to carve. Yes, player 1.
What is a sculpture?
Yep. You again, player 1. The name of these small towers, often seen on castles, comes from the Old French for small towers.
What are gargoyles?
Player 1.
No? Okay. Let's say what are turrets?
Correct. Please pick again. From the Latin for almost last, It means, next to last. Okay, player one.
That would have to be, semifinal.
Nope.
No.
Anyone else? Player three? That's not it. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it. Player two. That's correct. Player two, back to you. You might have to get as high as 20 feet off the ground to win a medal in this field event.
What is the long jump?
Yes, player one.
Or high jump?
Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Here's what we were looking for. The pole vault.
Pole vault. Oh.
Choose again. Player two. In 1979, these were discovered around Jupiter. Saturn has them too.
What are rings?
It's player one.
Gotta be.
Yes.
Astronomy 800.
Player one. The Milky Way is classified as this type of galaxy from the way its arms sweep around.
What is spiral?
Okay, player one. That's correct.
Let's take 1200.
Select again. This name for radio sources that are among the brightest and most distant objects in the universe was coined in 1964. Yes, player one.
What is quasar?
Good for you.
Alright. I was guessing on that one.
Player one. Answer. One of the
3600.
You are in the lead right now. So, what's your wager? And the clue. A list of this planet's moons, including Oberon and Titania, reads like a who's who of Shakespeare.
What is Neptune?
Even so, you are still
Is it
in.
Uranus?
The correct response is Uranus.
Oh, Uranus. Okay.
You get to pick again. You can have a roaring good time watching this meteor shower that put on an historic show in 1833. Let's hear it, player one.
What are Leonids?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Player one. In the Olympic 400-meter relay final, this many runners compete together as a team. It's player one.
What is 2?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Oh well.
Anyone else? Player two.
4?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was too obvious.
Choose again. Player two. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy.
Who is Ian Fleming?
Yes, player one. Yep. Player one. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Okay, player one.
Was it Robert Heinlein?
That's correct. You again, player one. Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur.
What is World War
Player
I?
one.
World War II?
Sorry.
No.
Any other takers? It's player two. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, it's the Civil
incorrect.
War.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player three. Correct.
Oh well.
Player three. You pick again, please.
Daily double. Can risk up to 2,000.
Answer. The second daily double. Player three. You're in last place, so let's see if you can close the gap. With answer. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this Empire.
The Roman Empire, yep.
All right. Second place for you. Select again. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include the Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. Yes, player 1.
I'm going to take a guess and say who is that one guy? Aeschylus?
That's it. We return to you. Next to the marathon, it's the longest running event in the Summer Olympics. It's player 1.
I'll say what is 5,000 meters.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. Right. Player 2. Pick again. Norway's Andreas Thorkildsen won a 2008 gold medal by throwing this 90.57 meters. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a shot put?
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. The javelin. And the last clue for $2,000. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
Led by Angel de Maria, this South American powerhouse won its second consecutive gold in men's soccer at the 2008 Games.
Okay, player 1.
What is Argentina?
That is correct.
All right.
I'll see you all for Final Jeopardy in just a moment. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. Children's Lit.
Okay.
So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's take a look at the last clue. This Roald Dahl book begins, "These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket."
What is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Hey, chat. Nothing much. Just playing Jeopardy for the Wii as part of a
What did
birthday
you say?
special. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
And
That is right.
that response will add
1,105, so you're at 2,805.
What did you put as your response?
Charlotte's Web.
And that will set you back.
$50, so you're down to 2,750.
Did you come up with the correct response?
I said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I got it right.
How much do you add to your total with that?
But as for that
correct
computer
response?
player who said Charlotte's Web, Chap, what do you got to say to her?
I think the chat bar speaks for itself.
Congratulations, player
Yep,
1.
I'll go ahead and put my
You're the
camera
winner.
to it. That's for you, player 2. We'll see you all for that next segment, everybody.